Okay, everybody. So I'm officially exhausted and beat because we have a new setup for our studio with all of these lights and fabulosity things, and it's great. You know, yes.
It looks fabulous.
And in case you were wondering who those lovely people are, that's Mel and Andrew. They have made it back. Round of applause. Oh my God. Thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all have no idea. I just got these new lights, and we're just now like making, the situation a little better in here, and it's great, and I live and I get my life, but it just took for fucking ever.
It's worth it.
Yes.
It's worth it. It looks so good.
I know.
I might be like, hey, Britt, can I borrow so I can take some portraits sometime?
Of course. Yes.
It's some good stuff.
And because of like last week's episode where I was talking about people don't take me seriously, all I've gotten this week was, oh, it's like you're serious or something, Britton. And people are really fucking with me. And that's not excluding y'all too. Y'all rolled up in here doing the same thing.
Well, to be fair, like I said, the last time I was on the show, I was sitting on an exercise ball in the Dot's house basement. The time before that, we were in Kayla's dining room with one microphone plugged into the iPad, and we couldn't make sure you don't touch the table, don't move your feet, don't move your chair, don't even look at the microphone, or you're about to fuck this up.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's real now.
We're very serious now. It's we have overhead lighting, we have side lighting, we got ring lighting, ring hole. So anywho, Kayla's not here this week because she's out of town yet again, fulfilling duty somewhere else when she needs to be here doing what the fuck I told her to do. So just kidding. Anywho, we're just gonna do a little bit of what did we learn this week, and a little bit of just catching up with Mel and Andrew, my couple crush. They're here and they're beautiful, and yeah, I wish I could touch them all the time, but I can't. That would be inappropriate. So
You can touch us, Brandon. We love you too.
Thanks. Yeah. Oh, you feel so good. That was just a tap. He didn't even give me he was like. That was like that Malaria Trump swap that she did this week. She swatted his ugly orange ass.
Yes.
And we're gonna cut. Anyway, before we cut out to go to the intro, did you know that they are now trying to justify this bitch being in office? They were saying she speaks many different languages, which could lend itself well to the deals that have to be done. I was like, this is absolute crap. Yeah, don't forget this woman shoved complete coochie vagina for the whole world to see in everybody's face. I won't forget that. Yes. And don't let her speak in public anymore. Because
she stole the whole speech. I'm sorry.
Not only did
she didn't.
Someone else did. Not only did she plagiarize, but what the fuck is she saying? Anyway, I'm not going to get into this administration and how they're ruining, this country, and people are acting out as a result and acting crazy. But we'll get into that after the intro.
Crazy.
Anywho, it takes a village. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and let all your peoples know. Okay? Because we only had 80 listens on the last episode, and I'm not about to have that. No, not today, not tomorrow, and not never. Okay? All right. Be right back. So we're back. Village Vibes podcast. And what an ordeal. This is exhausting. I didn't think I would be this tired this week, y'all. Seriously, I've been trying to figure out all week. I was looking up on YouTube a video about how to remain consistent about doing your YouTube videos and doing your podcasts and all that stuff. And he's saying there's going to be those days when you want to give up or you want to quit. You just want to just tuck yourself away. It was a tough week this week, but he said, you got to push forward. And I said, that's what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm going to get these lights. I'm going to get this professionalism going, and I'm going to arrive.
Yes. And this is your first time. So this is your first time with the lights. As soon as you get it down,
yes,
and you know what you put tape on the ground where the lights
where my marks are.
Yeah, I would recommend doing that.
I need to learn. You can teach me a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, because I can't. I'll tell you stuff. I'm not a teacher or anything. So I'm not the guru of lighting. This is pro though. It looks good. Levels. Yeah,
we out here. Catch us up on YouTube. What have y'all been up to? What's new? You've had some revelations. Of course, we still go to brunch and we still kick it, and we see each other every Sunday. which is our thing.
Mm-hmm.
And but tell
It's
what's
been a few weeks.
it has.
Yeah,
Y'all were out of town too.
Yeah, we went to Seattle
Yeah,
for the
my
weekend.
brother got married last weekend.
Congratulations to your brother.
Yeah,
Yay.
congratulations, Joel and Amy.
Yes. Come on the show
Shout out.
sometime.
My little brother asked me if he could be on the show.
Did he? Does he like the show?
Well, he listens to it, I guess. Yeah.
You guess? What's that mean? How do you
You guess.
Well, I mean, he must. He asked me about being on it.
Okay.
He wanted to be on it and talk politics because he's a political guru.
Well, we would have to have you on there because we all know I'm not a politician. I'm not out here to ready. I don't know anything.
Me neither, honestly. Him and Kayla could go at it, I guess.
Yes,
maybe.
Kayla could definitely be somebody who could get in on that action, but I'll just be sitting here like, anybody want some chips? Can I get a beverage for someone? So what's happening with any new developments? I see you got some added pins on your jacket.
Yes, I always I'm looking for new pins. Found this one at a vintage store. It's like the, U.S., and they used to wear it on the collars.
Yeah.
You know how your military family.
They wear those.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a little pull your mic towards you since you're facing that angle. No, like from the head.
Like
There
that.
it is. That way we get directly. We get the volume. Yeah. I can edit that out if you want.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. But no, and then I got Boy Bye. I think you were with me when I found this one.
Yes. Was that from Wild Fang?
It's the place next to Wild Thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Sorry, we can't remember what you're called. The place next to Wild Thing.
Yes. Please shade, but yes.
Tender Lover Empire.
There you go.
Tender Love Vampire?
Loving Empire.
Tender Loving Empire.
Yeah.
Season finale of Empire with Cookie Lyons.
Ooh, I watched that. Did you watch?
I didn't watch the last. I'm on the last one now.
Because it's like a two-parter.
Yes.
Yeah.
I only saw the first part when she I was like, this is some bullshit.
Mama crazy.
Let me tell you who I'm really excited to have on that show. Miss Felicia Rashad. She is coming through for me in all of the glory and goodness.
No, yes.
I need a holy
I
cloth.
miss seeing her on television, just in general. Yeah.
She's so good. I really love Miss Fifi on the show. Felicia Rashad, everything, mother. She came through with the acting. What other shows y'all watching?
We just started a new
Oh,
one.
yeah. We started watching that.
But like,
Put your mouth on the mic, sir.
okay, so
Just kidding.
so we started this new show, and at first we were like, okay, it's a spinoff of the Archie characters.
Oh, really?
You remember the cartoon?
Yeah.
So,
Comics.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, like it's gonna be, take us back to that. I don't know. And then it turned into this like murder mystery, and then it's like very high school. as
Archer
well.
Hero.
It's a total high school.
Archer's Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
It's like a high school
Matlock
series,
Archie
too.
version.
But now I can't stop watching because I want to know what happened. Like, who
Yeah.
murdered the kid?
So it's a cartoon.
no.
No.
Oh, it's a real life.
Yes.
Oh,
but, like,
adaptation.
It's not at all. I mean, it's not like the comic. It's just those characters.
yeah.
The exact
Archie,
Same
characters.
characters,
Veronica,
yeah.
Betty.
Betty Boop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, y'all don't. No, ain't no Betty Boop.
No.
Come
but
on.
It's not Betty.
Not
Boop.
Betty, but
Boop
it like
is not
Jughead
from,
with the
Archie.
hat and everything.
I have to see this. This is some weird stuff.
It is. It's
Yeah.
different.
Because he's even got the hat.
I'm gonna have to
and-
take a trip on your Hulu
Yes.
because I'm
Is it
always.
It's on
Netflix.
Oh, on the Netflix. Oh, okay. Well, Andrew, what's new with you? What's happening in your world besides taking photos? Both of you taking beautiful photos of each other and
Yeah.
just having us all lust for you both. Because Kayla and I both love you. As I'm sure you've heard.
We know now. Yeah. It's been broadcast. I don't know. Like I said, I've been out of town for 2 weekends in a row, so we've been busy. School's almost out, thank God.
Ready for summer? Summer
Yes.
17.
Yes.
Are y'all gonna hit up any major concerts
We should.
Yes.
or festivals?
We just saw Michael Kiwanuka.
Yeah, y'all just be going to concerts and don't be telling me no more. I'm sick of y'all.
No, that's not true.
It is true. That's exactly what y'all be doing.
Not true
Y'all
at
be
all.
pulling up on. You go to Instagram. We out here, y'all at this concert tonight, and I'll be sitting there with the Arthur palm, with the Arthur fist, real mad. I'm like, this is bullshit because I didn't get any notifications.
No. We found it was by luck, honestly, that I found those tickets.
Okay.
Someone told me at work that he was coming to town, and I knew his songs from that show, Big
Big Little Lies.
Yeah, Big Little Lies.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with his music and downloaded both his albums and just memorized both of them. And someone was like, hey, he's going to be here in Portland. The tickets were sold out when I went and looked for him.
Yeah.
And I had to do some serious digging on the internet. Like, I probably wasted too much time.
It's okay, but you got tickets.
I got
That's
tickets.
all that matters.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you how I know that y'all be doing stuff on a sneak tip. I'm hooked up to Bands in Town or whatever that app is.
Yeah.
And so it was like, Mel just said she's going to the Jadena concert. And I say, what the fuck?
No, I said I was interested.
I got a notification on my iPad that said Mel's going to the concert. And I was like, shit, they doing this to me again.
Yeah.
Immediately, I was like, no, not today. I was like, you are going to invite me to this goddamn concert tonight.
Hey, we invited you to Solange.
We did.
You didn't even go.
You didn't even come. You couldn't make it.
I'm broke. I'm out here doing this.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
more important.
Yes,
this
it
way
is.
more.
But I really want to see the solo. I really do.
Yes.
Um,
You should. That's like a bucket list. You know,
Really?
Beyonce, yeah.
I just don't know. She had that choreography.
You should have. What was it? In New York, she was in the Guggenheim.
Yeah.
That performance looked like just pure art.
Just gold. Yeah.
Yeah, installation inside of the whole Guggenheim piece. I was like, I'm really jealous I didn't see that one.
There are such goals and levels for me. I could never. None of us will ever.
Honestly, they've inspired me so much to
Yeah.
kind of to do my own thing, and that it's okay to do that,
Right.
and have my own point of view, and that point of view is valuable.
It is.
So,
Come on, value.
yeah.
Place that value now. We're going to trickle on into what did we learn this week. So let's all give something that we learned, and let's open up the panel for discussion. You want to start, Mel?
Sure. I learned that you have a history in Lyft, so you can go back and see who your driver was. Because I was like, I had this driver once, and so Andrew was like, you have a history. You can see if he was.
No.
And
Wait,
she's
That's
what's
not
what's the point? What happened?
She just made that whole thing up.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful couples fight, everybody. Beautiful couples fight.
Okay, maybe I just
That was total bullshit. We were getting a ride home from the Michael Kiwanuka concert, and the guy who gave us the lift told us, earlier tonight I had
Is that what happened?
this is my 1 year anniversary of driving, and I had my very first passenger again. And he told us, yeah, you can go in the app and see, you can go and look who your driver was. You know, on his end, he can see who the passengers were, and we didn't know that. So
Well, what's the point? So you can request this person again?
That's what happened.
Or if you want to turn this person in and be like, don't have him pick me up ever again.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't care.
I also learned
Get me to the place.
I
Sure.
also learned that they can rate you
Yeah.
Oh, as a customer.
as a
Yeah.
customer.
Yeah,
I
a guy
did not
picked
know
me up
that.
and told me you're a 5-star rider. And I was like, oh,
Le-
please go on. And he was like, it probably just means you don't cancel rides. And I was like, oh shit.
Wait, people do that?
I thought it meant I was like a good conversation in the car.
I
so-
know.
I didn't even
right?
know people canceled rides.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they charge you if you cancel a ride, just so you know.
Like if you get it and they're taking too long, or you change your mind, you can cancel it when they're on their way to pick you up.
Oh.
But if you do that, you're not cool, and then you're not a 5-star
and then
rider.
you get
like
rated
some of
0.
those.
Okay.
And they still charge you money a little bit.
Now, along with that, I didn't know about Uber Eats. Now, that was something that I learned about yesterday. I was hanging with a group of lesbians yesterday. It was pretty freaking wild and awesome. And it's very rare that I just feel like there's always this divide between gays and lesbians. So it was really awesome to be the only guy in a pack.
Where were you?
Initially, they started out in Edgefield. Then we all met up at the bowling alley, kicked it there, got totally litty. I was awful at bowling. I've always been awful at bowling. It hurt. I threw my back out a few times, broke a wrist. But, it was fun. And then they had the nighttime, the nighttime bowling.
Yeah.
And then,
Neon and all that shit.
yes. Oh my God. It was so awesome. And then Single Ladies came on. So I started doing the dance, it was a really good time. Then we went to one of their houses and, had a bonfire. Nice. And it was just really, it was vibes.
So was this out in Gresham area?
Yes, this was in Gresham. Yes, this was in Gresham,
nice.
In that area. And it was just nice to have conversation with with gay women and gay women of color and hear them talk about their experiences, and they're all just.
So let's go back a little bit. What's the divide here between gay and lesbian?
I don't know what the divide is. Like, everybody just has their own settings and their own gatherings and their own. I mean, it's not that we don't go into each other's spaces. It's just for the majority, no, we don't. Yeah. And there's even been some experiences where there have been only lesbian parties and there are no men allowed whatsoever.
So not like animosity. There's just not a lot of crossover.
No, there's just not a lot of crossover. But you do find that. Because within like the lesbian community, you've got like what's called the studs, who are the more masculine ones, and then the lipsticks, who are the more feminine ones. But then there's in between like a hybrid. Sorry if that sounds really weird. Of women who are kind of a mixture of both, and so it's just an interesting experience. And I got to just ask all these questions, and I got to ask, are studs interested in other studs, and then to talk to another one, a lesbian person of color who was talking about her experience of being fetishized in the lesbian community here in Portland. And she's only been here for 2 years. Actually, I'm going to have her on the show. She's pretty dope. I really love her. They were all just phenomenal people, and it was just nice to do that.
Yeah,
because I don't ever get that.
New friends.
Yeah, we were all just litty out here. But Uber Eats, that was the point. That was when I learned about Uber Eats, and I was just in awe.
Yes. So Uber Eats, do they charge you like Postmates does?
I don't know what Postmates is, but they charge like $3.99 or $3 or $2.99.
I think that's cheaper than Postmates.
Way cheaper.
It's I think the same kind of service. They pick up your food or whatever it is. We used it at work, Postmates.
So Postmates isn't like a stamp program.
No.
I thought you. Oops.
I can see that how that made.
I was like, Postmates. Yeah, if you want a letter posted, then here's a stamp.
Uber Eats. No.
Check out Uber Eats. I'm gonna try it one of these days.
Okay, I'm a little weary of Uber just in general.
I'm weary about the Uber in the world. Andrew, what'd you learn this week?
Oh, let's see what I learned this week. It may be a few days late, not this week. Well, I guess this week. So you both know, I didn't drink for I think it was like 38 days.
Congratulations.
Which is not, I wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't like a huge thing. I just wanted to see if I could do that until I went to California, and I did it. What I learned during that and after that is, without drinking, and I never drink a lot at once. Like I drink often, like most days I will drink, but I'm not someone who drinks a ton, like a couple beers a day or something. But even that, not doing that, how much better I slept, how much better I felt when I woke up. My appetite was different. Like when I'm drinking, I just want to eat and just eat shit all of the time.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you don't realize it though until you're not.
Look at that
doing
face
it.
you're making right now.
But I just felt a lot better. So that's something I learned, that believe it or not, it's not that good to drink every day.
Right. Well, I joined you for the first. I joined you for
a few days.
I was
gonna say like a week.
A week. It was supposed to be a full week. I think I missed out on the last day because I was invited to an event, and I was just like, well, fuck it. I just I did good for the 6 days. But
and that's the hard part, is when you go somewhere to a function where everyone else is drinking and things are centered around drinking, and people just can't accept if you say, "Oh, I'm just not drinking right now." Why? What are you doing? Like,
Kayla should have been here for this.
Like, it's just like you're insane for not wanting to drink for a little bit.
Also, during that time, I never noticed like how much drinking centers around socializing. Like, it's everywhere.
It's a daily occurrence for a lot of people.
Yeah, I might be drinking right now.
You could be.
Well, hey, cider.
I might have been drinking on the show last week.
But like when you have a cider, you don't consider that to be like, oh, I'm drinking a heavy duty.
But after your 30th cider,
hey, I only go 3. I only go 3.
Well, congrats. I'm really proud of you for that. And
it's over now.
It was really fun to be like, that's what I feel like I need in my life, is like to be accountable with somebody. I'm usually always doing things on my own. Yeah. Like, because nobody else wants to join in on a workout or a diet or not drinking.
So much easier to not be in it by yourself.
And that's all I need. True. So I was really grateful for you for that, because I was like, no, I can't do this because Andrew's not doing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even though you were going way longer than I was.
But it's even good just, take a few days off.
Yeah, it is.
good.
Just give it a
A
rest.
little reset.
So I had two things. One is friend appreciation. Something taught me this week, something really just came over me, and just I wanted to recognize all the amazing, I love all my family, but I consider my friends family as well. But for us who are not, related by blood and whatever, I really appreciate my friends.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for my friends, the ones who are there for me, who listen, and then there's always those friends who are always, I consider myself to be that friend who's always kind of present and to be kind of a strength for a lot of people. And a lot of people are that for me. And I just appreciate them because I need to check up on them and make sure they're doing okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was just something that came over me, and I was just like, I truly am grateful for you all. I'm grateful for all my friends in DC. I'm grateful for all my friends overseas. I've met so many amazing people and just built brilliant relationships. And even though I don't get to see you all the time anymore, it's just, I honor you. I really honor y'all so much, and y'all mean the world to me. And
Likewise.
Shout out.
Really, shout out to friends.
Well, when you mentioned that in the note you sent me earlier today about things to discuss, and I was telling Mel earlier, thinking about my brother's wedding last weekend, that connected with me because thinking about, they had been dating for a couple of years, I think, Joel and Amy.
Yeah.
And, being down here and there up in Seattle, we don't see them all the time, but you see holidays and a few random times throughout the year. So I don't even know Amy that well, his wife now, but well enough, that we love Amy. I hadn't met her sisters or her parents at all. So being at that wedding and, we're getting ready together and then being in the groomsmen suite before the wedding, and we've got her dad, shout out to Buck.
Yeah.
Down there.
What a name.
And,
I'm gonna buck you up.
Thinking, I don't know this guy. I've never met him, but this guy is a part of my family now.
Yeah.
I gained a whole group added on to the family. And once it kind of clicked for me, it was just I wasn't even questioning that. Okay, these people are part of my family now.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
We welcome them.
And everything that comes with your family, that you accept people as they are, and you expect that they're going to accept you the same way, without the judgment and all that shade you get from people who aren't your family.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying. It was just I never thought of it before. This is my first sibling to be married. I've never had that where you just instantly in a moment you just gained a family. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
and hopefully you can trust them and they won't buck you up.
yeah. Welcome Buck in the gang.
Yeah.
Her last name was Buckus, so that's where Buck.
Boy, you look good. Why don't you buck that ass up? You's a fine motherfucker. Why don't you buck that ass?
Yeah. Buck was a cool dude too.
It was
down
really
with
fun.
Buck.
And yeah, you went to the wedding too. I saw the photo of you and Andrew's mom, and I was like, look at this. Look at the future right here.
Yeah, that was a really great day. It was a really fun weekend.
Yeah, it
Just
was.
had
And y'all was
so
on
much fun.
trains and stuff.
Yeah, so we took the train up there because, that's the best way to get up to Seattle, honestly.
Is it really?
Yeah.
More so than driving?
I don't want to sit in that traffic and
I never sit in traffic. Just put on your ways.
I know. I've driven up to Seattle multiple times with Mamo and Papo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I've taken the train up.
You're also driving with Mamo and Papo.
I would love to.
And that's
I'm not throwing no shade at nobody.
Listen, I'm about to throw shade. I am, and I was saying I'm going to talk about you, Papo, with Andrew. Listen. Okay, story time.
I know a story
So,
you're about to tell,
hold on.
right?
Watch what you say about Farron.
Listen. This morning, Papo was trying to make AOL. He was trying to drag it so he had access to AOL, first of all. Second of all, he wanted it on the desktop so he could click it and immediately go to AOL. And I was like, well, I suppose you could do that, but all you have to do is change your homepage from Bing to AOL.com. Let me tell you the process that Papo goes through. He opens Safari. Bing comes up. Instead of typing at the top search one where you can go straight to AOL, he searches for AOL.
He searched
Oh my God. And then he clicks on AOL. And then he goes into sign in at AOL. And he signs in his name. And he's like, is there an easier way to do this? And I was like,
There's a couple.
There's a few. I said, first, you can make this your homepage, or when you go to when you even hit to search at the top bar, it comes down in a menu. AOL. Click that one. He was like, oh, what have I been doing? Look at this. I'm so, and I was just like, Arthur Fist. Like, I was like, Papa, you have one of the best MacBooks this side of the Mississippi.
Yes, I helped him set that up.
And he does not even he's not even beginning to use a portion of what that damn thing can do. Do you know, in order to open a new page, he closes Safari out and reopens it?
No, I didn't know that.
Fuck my life. I was like,
show him tabs.
No! Like, who is doing this? And I love Mama to pieces. Before Mama went to go overseas, Papa went out and bought her not only the newest iPad Air, but the highest gigabyte one. So about 300 and something gigs first. So I saw this and I'm immediate in my feelings, because I'm just like, what are you going to do with an iPad with 360 something gigs? What are you going to do? Now, I said, fine, whatever. Mama comes home. And here I am trying to do editing for the show and try all these new things. And I say, Mama, can I use your iPad? She's like, oh, yeah, I haven't even used it since I got it. And I was just like, fuck! Like,
Yes. She hasn't taken pictures on it or
nothing,
anything?
nothing, and never will. That's the thing. Do you know how many iPod Touches and iPod Classics are lying around in that house that have never been used?
Yes, I do. The iPad Air has, like, you can get the pens, and it has this amazing illustrative quality, and I'm just like, I'm really jealous that she has that. And it has that capability, and I would love to use it. Mama, I'll trade you my regular Mac or iPad. I'll trade you.
I'm just like, you know, and you know, they've earned. They in that age now where, you know, they get whatever they want and don't know what to do with it and never will do anything with it. You know, but hey, I'm just like looking. I'm just like sitting here like, a bitch like me needs a Mac. I can't afford one. And I just think I deserve, especially with all this effort I'm putting there. Oh. So, anywho,
I was going to say, you already be like,
go fund me. Get Britain a Mac.
That was part of what I learned this week, y'all. I had one more thing, and I didn't know if I wanted it to like drag out too long. But I've been seeing a lot of news excerpts on how the homophobia across the world is really intensifying. It's always been intense, but they were talking about Indonesia and Jakarta and Sharia, where the guy they were caning the fuck out of these guys who got, you know, who they caught in their own place of privacy. Yeah. With themselves.
Didn't they like raid a whole? There was a party.
Yeah. There was something. I don't know if it was a party or what. Did you see this on Vice News?
I saw not on Vice. I saw it on something else. It may be a separate incident.
Well, I was trying to figure out like I wanted to open up a discussion about why it's taboo and why it's such an issue for men to talk about sexuality or for men to even explore it, especially in today's world where it's widely accepted and loved upon that women do it. But I'm really curious to find a gentleman. I've met men who have told me that when they went through their phases of hormones up and down and raging and you didn't know what was what. I feel like we all went through this at some point. In this confusion state. I had it where I was like definitely into girls, and then I realized I was gay. I know straight men who identify as heterosexual males who are not afraid to say, yeah, I've tried things, you know, and I'm not ashamed of it. But we can't even open the discussion for that, like, because there's this stigma or the stereotype put on you that if once you have a gay encounter, you're gay. You're labeled as gay, and women don't get that same label.
That's the whole problem, is the label of being gay.
Yeah.
That was something bad.
Yeah. Like,
so I don't want to be called gay. Like, I'm not gay.
Right. But why is it such an issue for men to be able to explore? I think this is where a lot of issues come into play for the male ego.
Yeah. I just come back to those like those stereotypes of the man is strong and the woman is this.
Yeah.
And a woman has to be a lady and a guy is, assertive and
Yeah.
the provider. I feel like, it comes back to those kind of pigeonholed identities, that
like the
we were
woman is less than or
expected.
something or weaker.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh, but if she experimented or whatever, that's intriguing because it's, I don't know, like guys find that attractive or something.
Yeah, it's hot to them. And it's just, but I'm just like.
And then you see all these little girls running around schools with these short skirts and crop tops trying to get boys' attention. Like it's identities that we are not, we don't have to fit into.
Yeah.
But are expected or whatever. I don't know.
I would love to have a panel of men who are okay with discussing. And we don't have to put it on video. We can just do it, on the show and you don't have to give your name. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
It's okay if you identify as a straight man and you've explored and experimented. So what?
Yeah.